warmly welcome to my channel. And if you've never been here before, I am a master's student at Cambridge and I'm doing creative writing, and so I do a lot of reading, and I'm a big book fan, and I have a lot of book videos on my channel. So if you're interested in that kind of content, make sure to go and check it out. And thank you so much for watching. Hello. So I'm in Bath right now. I have decided to do a bookstore tour, which is something I've really wanted to do before. So let me know if you'd like to see more of these videos, because I can definitely do these. I would want to do one in London 100%. Bath, we'll start with Bath, number 1. Then we will do Oxford, Cambridge and London. And I am so excited. There is nothing I love more than shopping for books. And I'm in the midst of writing my dissertation and I need to find some sources here. So I decided, why not come over to Bath? I need some Gothic literature references, and there's some very famous writers who lived here. Part of the reason I love Bath so much is, first of all, it's really beautiful. There's this like Regency era architecture everywhere and beautiful trees, and so it's really pretty and I love it. Okay, I'm getting attacked by some pigeons. There's too many pigeons around. There's a lot of pigeons. That's my only problem I'm having right now. Let's hope they don't swoop me, but we're not in Australia, so I think we'll be okay. Maybe I'll just move, you know? Maybe I'll just move. But basically, Bath is a very exciting place for anybody who loves literature, because Jane Austen lived here for a part of her life. She lived actually just up this street on Gay Street. I'll walk past. And for me, Jane Austen is one of my biggest inspirations. I've always loved her writing, so I love visiting Bath for that reason. But also Mary Shelley lived here as well, which is super cool. And then Anne Radcliffe also lived here. So we've got a lot to look at and a lot of very amazing people. Ooh. Pigeons, and a lot of pigeons. So I'm going to look at all the bookstores. We're doing Waterstones, Topping & Co. and Persephone Books. And I'm going to tell you a bit about Persephone Books because that's the first store we're going to go to, and it's a really cool one. You may have heard about it. They used to have a Persephone Books in Bloomsbury in London. I don't think it's there anymore. Persephone's been reprinting neglected fiction and non-fiction by women since 1999. So most of their books date to the mid-20th century, post-Victorian era. They have authors like Dorothy Whipple, they have Virginia Woolf, and they have Margaret Drabble, who went to Cambridge, Frances Hodgson Burnett. They have so many. They work with scholars to uncover books that have gone missing or have gone out of print since the mid-20th century, and sometimes further back as well. They bring out them periodically throughout the year, so they're constantly adding to their collection, and it's very cool what they're doing. And I think the practice of uncovering and republishing works that have gone missing, which often tend to be by women, is really important. And I've been doing a lot of research into this for my dissertation, because there's so much that we miss. There are so many gaping holes in the history of literature, especially to do with female writers, and that is really a huge shame and something that I feel really, strongly about, because there's so much we're missing, and so much that I think having those works and being able to read them, even works all the way back to Sappho, would have greatly shaped the canon and the way we look at literature and creative arts in a whole different way. So I think the work they're doing is incredibly amazing. So I'm excited to head over there. We'll head over there first. Oh, before we also start with everything, I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who stuck around for my channel and who's been enjoying my videos. I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry that I've been so inconsistent with posting this last few months. I went to present my dissertation at Cambridge, which is actually in my latest vlog. And other than that, I've been working full-time, non-stop on my dissertation. and on like academic work, my head's just been all in that, and my focus has been very much on writing lately. But I am about to finish, like I've just finished my full draft of my screenplay, and I'm working on my critical essay, and in a month everything will be handed in, which is crazy, and I can't wait for that. But I also feel kind of scared. I feel kind of so strange about being done with my degree, but it will mean there'll be a lot more time for making videos. So please subscribe and leave a comment about what you'd like to see, and thank you for watching. So it's up that street over there that Jane Austen lived for a period of time, and that building which you see the little flowers on is where they have this like Jane Austen museum, and just a couple doors down is a Mary Shelley museum. So it's very, very literarily focused in this town. Hi, so we're at Persephone Books now, which is right behind me, and this is the most iconic one of them all, I think, because if you are a feminist and a book lover, then this is where you have to come. We're walking down the main street in Bath, and my sister Maia has joined me.
Hello everybody.
And we are going to Waterstones, and I hope we'll be allowed to film in there, but we might have to be a bit more discreet. But we just went to Persephone.
And they said that she was allowed to film.
Yeah, so we went in there, and everybody's really lovely. And I love that store, and there's so many good books. What's your favourite thing about Bath, Maia?
The uniqueness of the architecture, the hills and the terrain, the trees, the greenness, and also the unique stores that you can find, like the bookstores, like Persephone's Books.
Yeah, me too. We're at our next bookstore, and this one is a trademark bookstore, Waterstones, which everyone knows and loves here, but we're going to go into this one, so let's go. Sometimes there's a Jane Austen section. No, it's not here. Welcome to Waterstones. This is the travel writing section, and I have not spotted my little Jane Austen section. I'm gonna go hunt for that. Let's have a look and see if we can find it. Okay, here is the Jane Austen section, and I'm very happy it's here. And there's also a Mary Shelley in Bath book, and I want to read all of these. Here it all is. So Jane Austen actually would have turned 250 this year, so it's a big Jane Austen celebration this summer. And I have this, I have this, and actually I don't have this. Might need to get it. I get a bit confused about where everything is in here, but there's a lot to look at, so let's have a look. I love displays of like art books like this. It's very, very cool. Ooh, film. I may have to look at this. I'm always on the hunt for my dissertation. Music for Maia. collection section now. I found exactly what I need. Oh my goodness, everything I need is right here. All my aunts. I was just talking about Anne Radcliffe and Mary Shelley and Jane Austen because they all lived in Bath and they're all here. That's pretty epic. Oh wow, what's all this? I've never heard of this. Look at this, Maia. I'm so amazed. They have a really good fiction selection here. I'm so intrigued. I think I might have to get it. So we're having a break from the books now and we're about to eat, and then we're off to our last bookstore of the day. So I'm very excited to eat this. I'm so hungry. On our way to Topping & Co. Let's have a little look in here. I'm so excited. Ocean Vuong. Ooh. This is our final bookstore of today and it's Topping & Co. And I'm so excited to show you guys inside, and it is my favorite store of all. Let's go. Okay, so over here, Topping & Co. have like the biggest collection of first edition and signed edition books. So over here you can see some really special ones. We've got like a signed Han Kang and signed Donna Tartt and so many really cool Hilary Mantel. Really cool copies of books here. Sadie Smith, oh my gosh. So often these are also like first edition. Oh my gosh, look at these really cool editions of Jane Austen. Emma and Pride and Prejudice. Oh, and Little Women up the top. Love this as well. I'm gonna have a look around and take you guys with me. Downstairs, and down here is a fun collection of film books. Okay, so oh, look at these copies. I've never seen some of these copies of little like novellas or something. Anyways, we're continuing down the stairs and this bookstore is absolutely massive, but like in a very unsuspecting way. And oh, okay, I feel like a kid in a candy store in here. But here is like a whole massive essay collection section and film books. So we've got film here and drama here, and I'm always finding something. And this is really cute because look at it. Greta Gerwig and Noah, they wrote the Barbies into the script. I'm gonna probably be sitting here for a while. Ooh, there's script after script of things here. I'm writing my critical essay right now on my screenplay and on film and screenplays. So I'm just in the midst of this. This whole section is me at the moment because it's actually really hard to find these types of books. So when you find good collections of them, it's very rare. And then there's like So much fiction upstairs. Here we have poetry, just, ooh, Mum's found a really beautiful copy of Emily Dickinson. Oh wow, that's stunning. Oh, I really want this. Every time I come in here, it's like hard not to want to buy about 1,000 books. I'll switch it around to Maia because Maia loves poetry.
Hello. The poetry collection here is amazing. The everything collection here is amazing. What's great is you can get a lot of books that are very rare to find, books you won't find in other places, and copies of them that you won't find in other places, especially like collector's editions. But the poetry here is very good and they've got lots to choose from. Often you can't find that many poetry books.
Oh my god, look what we've just come across. This is major. I didn't even know. Look how many volumes there are. 5. Wow. A writer's diary. Okay, I'm coming back down here, but first we have to go upstairs. Okay, I'm going upstairs and I love it in here. Oh my god. I appreciate how they've organized the tables by color, but they always have the most magnificent like art reference books up here. Photography, interior design, architecture, and sometimes like cool film books as well, and I just love it. I am in my like happiest zone when I'm in the bookstores. And this one's particularly beautiful. If Maia pans around, the space is just so pretty. And here they have these little tables up here because they do this thing where, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a book consultation. Somebody who works here will collate a collection of books for you if you tell them like what you have read and love, what you want to read more of, and like I think you answer a few questions and then they collate these books for you that you may not have known of, like heard of before. So I think that's really cool. We have tea and biscuits and get to find out about new books. But what more could you want? On that note, I think we're gonna end the video here.